and hit record. Hey, I am here with Don Russell. Don Russell is one of our clients. It's been one of our clients for quite a while now. Don, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us what you do and how you help your clients.
Yeah, sure thing. So I'm a psychotherapist. I've been doing therapy for, I mean, it's getting close to 30 years now, and I've loved that work over the years. I've gotten really good at what I do, and probably the important backstory for me is really a number of years ago, I realized I was bumping into the ceiling of exchanging time for money.
Hmm.
That in the field of counseling and psychotherapy, you can only charge so much an hour, a 50-minute hour for what you do, and there's only so many hours in the week.
Right.
And so for years I was successful. I was, had a wait list. People in some cases were waiting, 2 months to come and see me. But I was at the ceiling of how much money I could make. And I kind of looked at myself in the mirror and said, I am worth more than this.
Yeah.
So maybe a little arrogant, but
That's all right.
that's where I was at I was delivering great customer service doing therapy. And I realized, you know what, if I want something better for me and my family, I'm going to have to change the game. I'm going to have to do something different. And so that got me on a journey of kind of segueing from, fee for service doing psychotherapy to launching a coaching practice. And and that's where things got interesting because I was listening to some gurus that said hammer social media, put yourself out there on Instagram, put yourself out there on YouTube, put yourself out there on Facebook,
Yeah.
uh, and it was a disaster. like like full disclosure, uh,
Right.
the the crickets were loud. The crickets were screaming at me. Nobody was finding me. Nobody was finding, I've got this great, I've got this great service in the coaching niche, and nobody was finding me. Really frustrating, frankly, a little depressing, and so I remember the day that I was with my wife at the beach and we were getting some sun, which is a dangerous thing for this guy. I'm as white as they come.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about what am I going to do? What are we going to do? And she said, hey, maybe you need to, suck it up and get a coach because some people are successful at this, but we're not. So maybe you need to get a coach. And so that started me on a journey. And the ultimately it got me to have a conversation with one of the people that Jason works with,
Sure.
and she was amazing. Uh, she made me feel uncomfortable, I'll be honest, because she asked me to really think through, if you want what you think you're worth, you're going to have to make some changes. You're going to have to take some risks and do something different from what you've been
Yeah.
getting. So she was fantastic, coaching me, encouraging me, and also challenging me to, take the risk and sign up with some coaching in the marketing and sales end of the kind of the business because I'm good at everything else.
Right. Yeah. You're phenomenal at what you do. Yeah.
I'm phenomenal at what I do. And it's hard to, I can't underestimate, or no, I can't overestimate, I can't over describe how much of a game changer it has been to work with Jason and the team in terms of the coaching and in terms of coaching me in getting my product out there and coaching me in terms of making sales. It's
Yeah.
been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal.
That's great to hear. How do you feel like the coaching's helped you as far as improving your own like sales and marketing skills while in the program?
Well, I mean, I was the guy for years that hated sales and
A lot of
and hate
coaches are that way.
and
Yep.
and hate and
And
hated
therapists.
salesmen.
Yep.
Right? I was the guy. I just want to sit in a room with one other person who's already sold, and I'll just help them. I'll serve them. I'll help them, and I'll, bring what I have to, bring liberation to their soul and their life. But I didn't want to do the sales part. What what's happened over the course of my work with a sales coach in Peter, who is world class in my opinion, is he demystified the process and really changed my mindset about sales. That um, if I've got something valuable and that person needs my value, then like I'm bringing a gift.
Yeah.
If I can construct a conversation to help them to realize the value and help them to trust my process and bring it to a close. So I've been equipped with skills, an enormous set of skills that I never conceived of before, on how to do that in a loving way, in a from a posture of service. And I don't recognize myself because I've been taking some sales calls this past week, and the connection has been fantastic. My effectiveness has been fantastic. I'm I'm able to bring people to the place where they're recognizing, yeah, this is what I need, this is what I want. And thank you, Don, for taking the time to walk me through the process. That's the feedback that I'm getting from people.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's like a major area where a lot of coaches struggle, a lot of therapists, just everybody like in the like helping world type, they struggle with that, making that connection that sales is like one of the best services, the greatest service that you can give to somebody, because that's really where they're going to get help is working with you, not just getting some free coaching or getting a discovery call. Um,
Mhm. Totally. Yeah. And I think my old mindset has been to have disdain for the sales process for a salespeople. But
sure.
it has the effect of taking, my giftedness, my skills, my talents, and hiding them under a bushel basket, to quote somebody.
Right. Yeah.
And that's terrible. That's a shame. That's a waste.
Yeah.
That's a waste. So I've grown in confidence in a huge way. Really grown in conviction that the sales process it's a it's an important and valuable part of what I do.
Absolutely.
I'm not afraid of it anymore.
That's great. So glad to hear that. How have you found the support, like the level of support that you've received from the team as far as like technical stuff, like tech setup, all that kind of stuff?
uh, Again, world class is the term that I keep coming back to. It says world class. Um, in a whole bunch of different areas. I've struggled over the years. I've struggled with tech. I've struggled with, website design and all of that stuff. And so I consider myself to be decently good at it. But
Hmm.
the tech support that I have received to fix problems and just troubleshoot things and just figure things out, like it's another level. And it's so available. I think that's one of the really important things that I really value is it's like I don't have to beg for help. Like
Right.
the help is there. It's like how can we serve you, Dom? So in the tech area, it's second to none. Very competent, very capable, very available. And just in terms of the other stuff like I'm not sure what to call it, but the nuances of actually constructing a marketing message
The marketing, messaging, copy, that stuff.
and the sales copy and the copy, what goes into a webinar and what should not go into a webinar, and how to say that thing, how to take that phrase and just say it differently. I'm realizing now it's like these are the game changers.
Mm.
Don't say this, just that idea, but say it this way. It's a total game changer. And again, the support is second to none in that. I feel like there's always time available for my problems, my questions, my challenges, and my I'm pulling my hair out. Can you help me with this kind of things? And
Yep.
as you can see,
You pulled a lot of it out.
a lot
Everything.
of it has been pulled out.
That's great. Yeah. Well,
So
we're always happy to help you and enjoy helping you. So it's been great working with you thus far, and we're looking forward to continue working with you. Um, Thank you so much for taking the time to share all this with us and with anybody that's watching this. As far as if someone is interested in what you do and how you can help them, where would they want to go to get some more information?
yeah, the niche that I've settled into is I help women that are in extremely difficult marriages. So not the normal marriage problems, but the really extremely difficult marriage problems. And you can find more out about me at drdonrussell.com. So Dr. Don Russell with two S's and two L's.com.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll make sure we include the link here on the page wherever we have this posted. So drdonrussell.com. It's fantastic. Don, thank you so much again. We appreciate you.
Totally
And
welcome.
have a great day.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for asking, Richard. I'm very pleased and very happy to help. Yeah.
Perfect.
All
Thanks.
right.